Let's talk about these three buckets, okay? You have your first bucket. That is your taxable bucket. That is things like your checking and savings accounts, CDs, brokerage accounts, mutual funds. It's 100% taxable. It's an okay for an emergency fund, so that would be 6 months of savings in liquid or near liquid assets. But they really only have one use, meaning if you had, let's say you had a high yield savings account that you were getting 5% interest on, and you wanted to invest in real estate. If you took that money out of the high yield savings account to invest in real estate, you would stop getting the 5% income, right? Of course, because your money's not in that anymore. Something important for you to think about is that there's options where you can still get that 5% interest and use your money elsewhere. We're going to come back to that. The second bucket is the tax deferred bucket. So things that are available to agents are things like an IRA, but you can only put $6,500 a year into that. Then you have variable annuities. So that's money that you can put away. It will grow tax deferred, but then when you want to take it out, you pay taxes on it. And then, you may have had a previous employer where you had a 401k, or maybe you're a teacher and you had a 403b, or maybe your spouse has that. Those are all accounts that are your taxes are deferred. So when you hit retirement age and you start taking money out of that, you're taxed at whatever tax bracket you're at that moment. So there's some deductions on the way in, but they're taxed as ordinary income on the way out. So the third bucket is this bucket we're going to call tax-free. And those are things like a Roth IRA or Roth conversion. But both of those have annual maximum limits and income limits. So you can, for a Roth IRA, for example, you can only put in $6,500, but if you're making too much money, you can't even do that. So it's great because it's after tax money, it grows tax deferred, and when you take it out, it comes out tax free, but there's a lot of limits to it. So the smart way to create more tax-free, to save and create more tax-free dollars, is to create what is called a properly structured high cash value life insurance account. Okay, so like a Roth, it's post-tax money, so you've already paid your taxes on it. So it goes into an account and it grows with no federal or state tax and no capital gains. So the dividends are not taxed as income. You can borrow against that, and because it's a loan, it's a tax-free income stream. And you can pay yourself back. Very, very different than a Roth. If you put money into a Roth IRA and after 59 and a half you decided to take it out, you couldn't put it back in again. Once you take it out, it's a one-way street. You can't put it back in again. With a properly structured, and that's really important key word here, and I'll explain what that means in a little bit, high cash value life insurance policy, you can borrow against it, make an investment in real estate, and when that investment either pays you back through, if it's a fix and flip, or over time, you can pay yourself back. You can do it in a lump sum, or you can pay yourself back over the years.